Not again, boys, not again.
Not again. A bit of a throwback to some OG Minecraft YouTube. This is Mouthful of Sand, and these are the boys. My name's Lucas, and I got the boys Tim and Cody. Say hi.
Hey,
What's up?
how's
My
it
name's
going?
Cody. I'll just get it out of the way straight away. I'm 5'8". Let's just clear the air. I don't want everyone to, I don't want to live with this uncertainty. Let's just get it all out on the table straight away. Is that fair?
There's
Yeah,
nothing
that's
wrong
fair.
with that. Nothing wrong
Nothing.
with that at all.
Oh, mate.
Nothing.
It means you're
just
just
want to be
more
clear with
accustomed
everyone.
to the floor. It's cool.
That's it. All right. And why are we here? Why do we make this podcast?
Well,
Tim.
If
You go,
I
Tim.
remember correctly, we just finished talking about all the really depressing things going on in the news, and we were all just in really bad mood. And then out of the nowhere, Cody, the absolute madman, asks us, "So, boys, if I had a sandbox, I'm sitting in the sandbox, 2 meters squared, 1 meter deep, would I be able, in theory, to eat the entire contents in a month?" And normally that would just be, a question that you dismiss and gradually become more concerned about Cody's well-being. But no, we weren't about that. We thought, let's find it out. And so we sat down, we did the calculations, and what was it? It was it 48.3 kilos of sand per day?
It
If
was
you were going to get through it?
It was a lot of sand. I didn't say a meter deep, but it was it was still something crazy. Like it was a lot of sand. I think we worked out that your whole just body would sort of shut down and reject it. But I don't know. I still think there's room for debate here. I think it could be done. Maybe just a little bit of a longer time span. You know what I mean? Asking important questions.
I think that was the thing. It was figuring out how long and in how much moderation it would take before it would just become unbearable.
Yeah, I had a coworker because this question, it does follow me around. I take it wherever I go. It's important, and I asked one of my coworkers. Well, I asked my cohort. There's probably like 8 or 9 of us, and one of my coworkers pretty much volunteered and reckoned that they could do like a schooner. Like a beer schooner. Yeah, I work in a bar. Let's get that out of the way as well. Nice and early.
That's it, guys. He works at a bar.
Reckons that she could eat a schooner of sand every day until it was gone. But
yeah, that is debatable. But I just don't know. I don't know what the digestive system can take, to be honest.
I reckon. But anyway, that's not the entirety of the reason why our podcast started. Obviously, we're all studying together. We're studying at TAFE.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're doing it as sort of part of a bit of an assignment, but we want to sort of work on our dynamic as a trio and obviously, our talking skills and presenting and all that sort of stuff as well. So there's a bit more to it than just, sitting down with a spoon and in a sandpit, getting stuck in.
Yeah. I think, especially with having to do a podcast, we're all the 3 guys in the class that were pretty similar. So we said stuff it. Let's do it on Minecraft. So that's why we're here too. But yeah, I think it's TAFE that's brought us all together. So be ready for the next few episodes. I think we have socials as well, don't we, Tim?
We do. So we now have a Facebook and an Instagram. So if you like what you hear, follow us on Instagram at Mouthful of Sand, and also our Facebook page, A Mouthful of Sand. We'll be posting in the lead up to us releasing new episodes, behind the scenes stuff, letting everyone know what's going on, and it gives you listeners an opportunity to contact us. Tell us what you like hearing, things you don't like hearing. If you're tired of me babbling all the time, just say, get this guy off the show. That's cool.
Get him gone. Let's get the petition to get Tim off in the first week.
Yeah, fellas, I'll be the first to sign, so...
Let's see how long it takes. Yeah, definitely. We've also got a few other things coming up, like we do have a collaborative playlist that we'll eventually be updating, and every week all of us boys will have music to suggest to you. So I hope you all remembered that. Cody and Tim. So that's also on the menu. We've got a whole bunch coming along, and we've got a whole bunch planned for you guys. So don't be afraid to follow, subscribe, like, whatever you wish, and get ready. It's gonna be fun.
I think as well with this, one of the main things is that we do kind of want to the best of our ability, stay away from all the COVID stuff that's going on at the moment, because it is just so oversaturated and we're all sick of it. So we thought this might be kind of a lighthearted way to direct our attention elsewhere. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And that's kind of why we're all sitting on this table here instead of a table at home, hey?
Exactly right.
Doing it in a virtual world.
Here we are, boys.
So why Minecraft, Tim?
Oh, dude, Minecraft is one of those games, unlike most other games on the market. You know, you can jump on with your friends. Exactly, sandbox game. And we, in case it's not evident, we love our sand. I think what's great is we can do this kind of thing, you know? We can't meet in real life for the podcast, so jump on, build a little world for the boys, and it gives a visual medium when we otherwise wouldn't be able to make it.
Yeah. I think across the board, all of us are very, we all do love our gaming, definitely. We do love upcoming games as well. But I think this was like the centerpiece. Everybody liked Minecraft besides Cody. He only plays FIFA because he's a soccer kid.
Yeah, nice.
And Fortnite.
No, dude, I used to
kicking balls around.
I used to play food in Minecraft back in the day. It's just you know, the boomer that I am, it's long now in my past. So
how often do you play FIFA?
No, to be honest, not so much anymore. I'm pretty flat out with work. I am employed.
I find that so crazy. COVID hits, this man starts working more and playing games less.
Yeah.
Here I am, the exact opposite.
Yeah, no, work's actually
been the full range.
It's been busy, so I honestly don't play too much FIFA anymore. But I tell you what, 14-year-old Cody, he put some hours in. He put hours in.
Yeah.
Don't doubt that for a second.
Yeah. I can imagine, we give you a lot of crap about having a job and how you make it a point that you have a job.
Yeah. Look, I just want to get it all out of the table. We're not trying to mislead anyone tonight, you know?
Yeah. No, I gotcha. Hey, did you guys hear about that? There's a new game on the market, Fallout. No, not Fallout. Fall Guys.
Wow, Lucas. Great segue.
See, I think it's quite funny because we've been talking about Fall Guys a little bit recently, and before it came out, I'd never heard of it.
Yeah.
I only heard out.
Yeah, neither.
You know, right after my friends started playing it, they were like, "Yo, have you heard of this game? Check it out. It's heaps of fun."
Yeah.
So it was developed by a company called Mediatonic. I've not ever heard of them before, and published by Devolver Digital. Some of the other games that they've made, which I have heard of, Hotline Miami, Broforce.
Yeah.
But otherwise, they seem to be not the biggest names in gaming, but regardless of that, they've had a huge impact.
Yeah.
So, in the first 24 hours of the game being released, boys, take a guess, how many people do you reckon would have played it?
Look, because I was the same. Like, I'd never heard about it. So, I really don't expect that right at the start there would have been many. I would probably put it down to, like max around, like, the thousands. Like, the early thousands.
It was...
Yeah, it was such a small project. The small devs. Like, you know, like Broforce. No one played that game besides, like, me and a handful of people.
Mm.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'd say around the thousands.
It kind of had weird, like, traction, Tim, before you go on. Like, even in sort of the first week of it coming out, it just sort of, like, exploded. I don't know. I might be jumping the gun a bit here, but, yeah, I don't know. If I had to guess, I wouldn't say, like, any more, like Lucas said, than a few thousand, right?
Yeah.
Well, boys, it seems like we must have been out of the loop, because in the first 24 hours, they had 1.5 million players.
Jeez.
That's crazy.
And then... after 3 weeks, so it's on the 3 platforms. You've got it on computer, you've got it on PlayStation, and you got it on Xbox.
Yeah.
After
yeah.
3 weeks on computer downloads alone, 7 million.
That's crazy.
Insane.
And like, and as well, like I didn't see anything on the development of it,
No.
Neither.
and all of a sudden in the millions, bro. That's insane.
Yeah.
Have you guys gotten around to playing it?
Yeah, I've been playing
I've
it a
had
fair
bit of a
bit.
play.
Yeah, I've been playing
Yeah.
it a fair bit. Me and the boys, it's like our game at the moment.
Oh yeah.
Because there's not a lot going on at the moment. None of us really play like too much Minecraft or anything. But
Yeah.
and the thing with Fall Guys is like there's just no skill required. Like, I mean, there is to an extent, but like you can for the most part just jump on and like do okay. Do you know what
Yeah.
I mean? So it's so
It's like
frustrating.
a battle royale for children, bro.
Yeah, right. It's like that 6-year-old
Yeah.
just beat me, or I don't know. It's good fun though. I do enjoy it.
Yeah.
Did you play much, Tim?
Not heaps, but I think that the fact that you've got the people that are playing it heaps and then people that have just jumped on for a couple of games, I think we could argue that that's one of its big selling points, You can jump on for, 10 minutes and
Yeah.
still get the full experience, or you could sit down and play it for hours, and as you were saying before, it's not a really complicated game. So you can have your new gamers and your experienced gamers. Everyone's in the mix. It appeals to the entire gaming spectrum. So for me, I'm not a skilled gamer and I haven't played it all that much, but I still think it's a brilliant game.
Yeah, fair. So what would you like, considering you've both played it, and I'm guessing you would have gone through like a few rounds at least. I know that there's quite a few different mini games on there. If you were to put it down to one, what would you choose as your favorite? Because I know there's like a soccer one, there's one with the seesaws, stuff like that. What would you put down as your favorite?
You go first, Tim.
Whoa, that's a loaded
It's hard,
question.
eh?
There's a
It's
lot
very
of really
hard.
fun ones.
You know which one I like? I like the
quite
one.
Enjoy...
No, you go. Sorry.
No, you go, Cody.
I like the one where I don't even know what it's called, but it's pretty much. I feel like it's round one every time, and it's like got the pink spinning things on the bottom, and you just have to run and jump over all of them. It's like weirdly easy, but it's like it's a proper race, and I don't know. That one's so fun to me. But the egg one, dude. You know the one with the eggs?
Like the dip at the bottom, like at the start.
With the what? Sorry.
Dip down. It's got like a dip in it, and you fall down at the start if you don't get across the pink tube thingies.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I don't like the egg one, dude, at all. I just can't get.
Bro, that's stressful.
I can't do it.
Oh my gosh.
Have you played much, Lucas, or not?
Hey, can you boys give us I only played like a couple of rounds. Didn't get anywhere, man. Like
Really?
I'd say my favorite one would have probably been the seesaw one, but at the same time, I found that one the most difficult. I don't know. It peeved me off to like no end. It was crazy, but I don't know. I had fun. With what I played.
I quite like the one where it's all the different blocks, and some of them will fall when you step on them, but the other one, are like the bridge. I think that one's a lot of fun because you can see people's like methods. You've got the people that just wait at the back for someone to find it, and then they'll rush it the minute that there's like a clear enough path.
Yeah, that's me.
There's a lot of strategy that goes into it.
Yeah, because you got to watch the people, like whether they gamble or not. Because it gets sorted to the end, you got to gamble. It's either gonna be right or straight. You got to go one of them, otherwise it's good fun. But
I feel
really
that.
fun.
Yeah. Can you boys give us a bit of a tour of the world that we're in at the moment? Take us around.
You go, Tim.
You know what? We haven't done too much, but it's quaint.
It's pretty interesting. From what I'm looking at,
we've got the main area here. So that was this was a Lucas build.
Yeah.
I like the portal. That's a nice little aspect.
Yeah.
And just in case you guys didn't know, like, we kind of like our sand, so we've got a nice little sand castle here.
I don't know about you, but that's probably one of the most creative sand castles I've seen in the game. I mean, there's probably been something over the top in Minecraft history, but that's pretty good. I gotta say, it's even got like a small moat.
Yeah, I like the little moat. I think that's fun.
Yeah, that's sick. What else is going on?
We
Let's
have
have a look.
the Great Wizard Tower watching over us, making sure that
Ah, yeah.
our content is quality.
Yep. Yeah, I won't get too close. So that
Yeah,
you
no,
can't,
it's...
you viewers can't see the details because there'll be more of that later on. And I gotta add all these little these walls here. I did yesterday, so I kind of like them. Yeah, it's a cute little world, isn't it?
Yeah,
All right, what's up here?
It's moving.
let's take a look. Here we are in the place that
What's that?
started it all.
yeah.
Now, look, I don't know about you boys, but I'm feeling kind of hungry.
Yeah. Can you do a schooner full, bro?
I reckon you could.
Well, I don't know about that, man.
I reckon you could.
These are the little skeleton horses that raided our base the other day. I do remember that.
That was pretty
I
wild.
didn't even know those were a part of the game. First time I saw them,
Neither.
it freaked me out. I thought my game was buggy. I was like, what's happened to the horses? This is weird.
Mm.
Is this an Easter egg? And then turned out it was a normal thing. And I was like, oh, it's not
You
that
know
fun
what?
anymore.
Those people at Mojang, they think of some crazy stuff.
Yeah. Oh, what's this? A half-made library of sorts.
Yeah, look, it's the start of a castle. It's gonna be,
Yeah.
as the weeks go on, it's just gonna get bigger.
Yeah.
It's,
I can imagine by the end of it, it's going to be pretty majestic.
it's not much, but
Well, yeah, that's pretty much our cute little humble world.
it is.
It's nice, eh? It's not too much, not too little. But
Exactly.
you guys
You
will
got
see
that
some
balance.
improvements over time.
Yeah, it's our little home on the Mouthful of Sand podcast for now.
That's it.
Maybe like the final level.
Nice little place. Come.
The final level is like you do have to get through this sand. You have to eat it all, and it just keeps respawning.
We do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, the less you eat it, the more it just fills this world up. So
Maybe-
we've got to keep it at bay by eating as much as we can.
I think
See,
so.
we eat the sand so you listeners can get the best
Can-
experience.
And that you can live happily and safe without mountains of sand appearing in your household.
I agree.
That's it. What have you guys been vibing music-wise this week? I put a bit of thought into it, but I came up with a few good suggestions that I'm really loving. But I was curious to see, because Cody, Cody, Tim, and I all have very different music tastes. So you're going to get quite a blend here when it comes to our collaborative playlist.
I would say
Well,
so.
I mean, what would be it doesn't really have to be song. You can probably put album as well. What would be your one of the week, Cody?
My one of the week. All right. I've chucked 3 songs in this week, but the one that I'm really vibing at the moment is there's a band from Perth called Great Gable who are sort of like just like an indie rock. Yeah. But they've got a pretty unique sound to them. They just dropped a new album a couple of weeks ago. And one of the singles from the album is called I Wonder. That's up in the playlist, and I just reckon it's such a cool track. It's not just like all the other sort of indie Australian rock that you hear. It's sort of the album was actually produced by Matt Corby, who I'm sure you boys know. For a pretty small Australian band, I thought that was cool. So they're definitely on the way up, and I reckon you guys should definitely check it out.
Yeah, that's sick.
What about you, dude?
Sweet.
Yeah, don't forget, you guys can check out all these songs. So just go on the collaborative playlist. We'll pop it up for you guys.
Yeah,
What
we
about you,
can.
Tim?
You know, this week I haven't really been listening to much new music. I've kind
Doesn't
of
necessarily have to
gone
be
back
new.
to some of the old classics. So I've had 3 songs on repeat this week, and I've probably listened to them to a point that it's almost worrying. But I've listened to a lot of American Pie by Don McLean,
Nice.
A Horse with No Name by
Nice.
America, and It's Still Rock and Roll to Me, Billy Joel.
Nice. Well, you heard it here, guys. If you want to get, if you're creating music and you want it to hit millions, just get Tim onto listening to it. He'll get you up there.
I'll get you there.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be
Yeah.
3.
No, that's it.
You go.
No, go.
I was gonna say it's definitely like 3 very different music tastes. Hey, for for all of us.
Yeah,
but,
definitely.
I think it's a good balance. Yeah, bringing like old songs as well is definitely cool.
Yeah. Yeah, like my one at the same time is very different as well from like what you guys are saying. There's this I know some of the people in our class know this band, and we were actually talking about this the other day. But there's a band at the moment called Stand Atlantic, and they're kind of like this punky pop rock kind of sound at the moment. It's very now kind of thing, you know. And they're going at the moment. They just released their new album, and I have not stopped listening to it. It's probably to the point that it's worrying as well. Hey Tim, but yeah, it's already like all the songs are already on my, like, you know how you have that repeat rewind playlist that Spotify does for you. Yeah, they're all already there. So I reckon I'll chuck them in the thingo so that everyone can have a look. But funny thing as well, and yeah, shameless little plug. My band were actually recording an EP, and we did it with the exact same producer as the person who the exact same producer that did their album.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of cool to see that a band doing that well has the same producer as us, so maybe there's hope.
That's dope.
There is hope, my boy.
You guys are sort of in that same pop punk scene, right?
Yeah.
So are they?
Yeah.
Would you say Stand Atlantic are just like how are they in terms of the whole scene? Are they like up there, or because I don't know too much about it, to be honest?
They're pretty up there. Like for at least local, they're up there. When you're talking international, they'd be like on the upcoming. But if you're talking local music for Australia, they're pretty big.
Yeah,
I mean, their main song has like 10 million on it, something like that. It's pretty good.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, like, dude, I saw their we were talking about it the other day. I saw their Triple J like a version. They covered Juice WRLD's song. And that was sick. They did a really good job of it. So I'm impressed. I need to divulge into the pop punk scene a little bit more. But
yeah, do it, bro.
Yeah,
it'd be sick because then I can see you on more shows.
For sure. Well, when you guys play,
we go to very different shows.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah. Well, we were talking about it. Hey, before we went into lockdown, how you guys are about to play a show. So, dude, as soon as we're back up, I'm keen. I'm there.
Yeah. For everyone listening, we were the three of us were just pulled out of it when COVID hit. Like we would start it at TAFE. We're doing the Cert 4, loving it. It was so fun. We met all of each other, having a blast. And then all of a sudden, online classes.
Yeah.
And it just, I never got to have that beer with you, Cody.
I still owe Lucas a beer from, I don't know, it was some stupid bet that I gave you. I was like, I think it was like I needed a key ring unstuck. And I just got frustrated, and I was like, if you can do it, you can have a beer. And you did it. And I haven't lived up to my promise yet. Yeah. But it'll come.
That's it. It's going to be my little niche.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
One day. Anyway, boys, I've been thinking this week. It's just been pondering around in my mind a little bit, simmering on the back burner, if you will, on the boil.
Here we go.
What do you think the largest / most intimidating animal you could fight and survive is? I heard this on another podcast and I was like, wow, great question. And I thought it needed to be brought to life here. Because honestly, I'm not getting very far here. If like a deer with like a bit of intent about it comes towards me, I'm running the other way. So I'm not... Maybe like a house cat. I reckon I could get one up on a house cat. But anything bigger than that, I'm not sure.
That is a good question.
Tim, you're thinking very intently.
You know what that reminds me of?
What's that?
You remember that question where it's like, would you rather fight 100 mouse-sized horses or like one horse-sized mouse or something like that?
Yeah. Obviously the small ones.
That's crazy. What do you think, Tim? I don't know. I can't think. Oh.
You know, I might be getting a bit too big of an ego here, but I reckon I could throw hands with like a kangaroo and walk away okay, maybe.
Yeah. I'd back
you. I wouldn't be in peak condition afterwards and I'd be limping, but maybe I could handle it.
Is it going to be like the big kangaroo, you know, the one in the photo
like
that's like this? Or is it going to be like a...
Yeah, there's the photo with a huge kangaroo.
Yeah, like the jacked kangaroo.
Yeah, no, actually... If I saw him, I'd do same as you, Cody. I'm turning. I'm out of it.
Yeah, I'm out. Do you guys remember that video of that that kangaroo was punching on
Yeah.
that dog,
Yeah.
and the owner of the
Yeah.
dog came out on the ute, and he was
Yeah, bro, he
went
just
ham on
he
it.
just swings
He
at
was
it.
just
Dude.
throwing hands with it.
Yeah,
dude.
insane. I remember that. That's just like the peak of like I remember Americans that blowing up on social media and all the Americans
Yeah.
just thinking like that was so normal. It's like no, that's not normal.
Yeah.
That was just like an unbelievable video. But hey, dude, maybe that guy could answer this question. He could definitely fight
Oh,
something
man.
huge. I reckon that bloke, mate. That kind of bravery, mate, won't be seen from me. I tell you that much.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no,
100%.
100%.
All right, boys.
Oh,
And,
man.
well, Lucas,
Kangaroo, hey?
you actually didn't plug your band in the end. I think you should at least mention that. You didn't even say.
All right. Shameless plug. I'm even wearing my own merch. We're called Oaks Sydney. I'll chuck our socials up on the Instagram page. Don't you worry.
Yeah, as we all
check us out.
We all patiently wait for another gig. Patiently.
Yes, and don't worry. With new music on the horizon, there will be more gigs.
Yes. No.
But dude, I don't know. I feel like I'd be a bit of a wimp, like when it comes to the animal.
Oh yeah.
Like, I feel like kangaroo. There's no way that I'm taking on one of those. I would probably put it to like an enraged sheep.
Dude,
That would be the max.
you know what?
Okay.
If it's Lucas versus an enraged sheep, I'm backing the sheep. I'm putting my money on
You
the
know
sheep.
what? So
You're
am
not
I.
beating a
Sorry,
sheep, bro.
Lucas.
No way.
Oh no.
No way.
You see, I think going against a sheep would be hard because it's so low and just goes straight for your kneecaps.
I'm glad you guys have faith in me.
Nah. No ways, Lucas.
To be honest, thinking about it now, I have no idea how I would take that on.
Sheep.
Like, what do? Do I go for its legs or do I get in a headlock? But it's enraged. It's just gonna keep kicking, and like my skinny little arms ain't gonna hold it.
Nah, dude.
Ah.
Dude, a sheep is getting up on you
Alright,
for
look,
sure.
I'll put it down to perhaps a small dog.
Like a how small?
dog. Can you give us a breed?
Pomeranian.
Pomeranian. Nice.
Yeah.
I'll back you
I'm
there.
too gentle.
I'll back you there. Fair enough.
Oh, what was yours, Cody?
I said like a house cat. I'm playing it safe. I'm playing my
Oh, it was a
percentage
house
here.
cat, eh? Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I kind of
Okay,
imagine
After
it.
listening to you
I kind of
boys,
imagine
kangaroo sounds ridiculous.
Yeah, it does. I still back you, Tim. If anyone's going to beat a kangaroo out of us three, it's going to be you.
Oh yeah, I back you, Tim. Yeah, 100%.
Nah, I'm gonna go for like a rabbit, but not like one of the Monty Python rabbits, because no one stands a chance there. I'll go for like a
Oh my gosh.
rabbit maybe.
We're really selling how like alpha
Man,
we
Monty
are, right?
Python. Wow. Yeah. That brings me back. Me. Like I think we were talking about this the other day, because we're talking about how older people, they generally, they're always like, back in my day, we have the internet, and we couldn't talk to our mates. We had to go to their house, kind of thing. And me and Cody were talking about that segment that they did on Monty Python, where they're all sitting in a circle and talking about how bad it was for them.
Yep.
You remember that one, yeah?
Yorkshire men, I believe.
Yeah.
You had it lucky. We were evicted from our corridor. Absolute classic.
Oh man.
Nice.
I don't know. Did you ever get into Monty Python, Cody?
I didn't really. I remember kind of like, wow, you guys both vivid Monty Python watchers? Like,
Yeah, a little bit.
yeah? No,
My dad was a huge fan, so he was showing me everything when I was little, and
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember my dad doing a similar thing, but I don't think I
think
ever
it's
really...
similar thing.
Yeah, I never really got into it, I don't think, but I've heard it's a pretty like, renowned show, right? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Interesting. Oh yeah, I don't
Pretty
know.
popular,
I don't know too
definitely.
much about it, to be honest. I just know that it's like big.
Yeah.
For lack of a better word.
no, that's comprehensive.
Yeah, cheers.
Yeah.
It's big.
Well, anyways, I think that's been a pretty solid insight into who we are. I think they kind of understand what kind of people we are now. What do you think?
I think so.
We all
You know-
know Tim. Tim can take on a kangaroo and is a bit of a funny man.
Oh, you know
Cody's
what?
he's just sitting there with his house cat.
Cody's 5'8" and he's employed. That's that's all they need to know.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, he's
That's a
employed.
summary. That's all you need to know.
Yeah, and you all know that I'm in a band, so I'm that muso kid that everyone used to stay away from in high school.
Yeah, he looks really scary, but he's not really.
I'm not that intimidating.
I think we were talking about this the other day.
Yeah.
You know, I saw Lucas on the first day of TAFE, and I was like, oh, that's an intimidating fella. Don't want to cross him. And you're a big teddy bear, Lucas. You really are.
Yeah.
I appreciate
Yeah.
that.
No, I
Appreciate
thought.
that. He was saying I was standing there with my beanie on like this.
Yeah.
Just like, everyone's walking in the class, and I'm just, don't want to talk to anybody. I'm just gonna stand here. And it was purely because I was just shy.
Yeah. No, you did.
I was,
Tim's right. I got the same vibe where you were like kind of intimidating, and I was like, oh, he's a bit of.
as soon as I got around to talking to you guys, I was like, thank goodness, now I have friends.
Good friends now.
He's not gonna roll me.
Oh, so silly.
Friends.
Oh well, that's I think that's a wrap, guys. That's pretty much who we are. That's gonna be us for the next few episodes. So stay tuned because we've got a lot planned for you, and we definitely wanna hear from you guys as well. If you do follow us on socials, just let us know what you think about the show, what you're enjoying, and let us know if you have listened to those songs and what you think about the artists too, because like always, we would love to hear about it. Probably give you a shout out as well next episode, but who knows?
Yes, sweet. We'll link the Spotify and all that in our Instagram. Everything will be there. All our plugs will be on Instagram, so check it out.
That's it. That's us. So this has been Lucas
And Tim.
And Cody.
Take it easy, guys.
Peace.